Welcome to Toxic City, where the heat rises and the truth burns. Let's get right into it.
Wagwan people, I'm here with my Jamaican sister here today for another episode, and today we are going to be talking about double standards. Who is more forgiving, men or women in a relationship? So, how has your week been?
Well, go on, everybody. So far, my week has been stressful as usual, but you know what? We'll let it work in it. So, it has been ups and down, full of adventure, experience, downfall, the whole thing. We all have to go through it. I guess that's what makes us human.
So, okay, that's nice. My week has been stressful. I've been going to work. I've been working long distances, and the other day I was going through my phone and I was like, I've walked 12,000 steps, right? And I was like, where have I been? Because I think I've been in just one area and it's just 12,000 steps. So that was crazy for me. But in all, we are grateful for life. So, first of all, back to our topic, double standards. So I'm going to be reading out the definition of double standards. So double standards in a relationship refer to a situation where one partner sets different rules, expectations, or standards of behavior for themselves compared to their partner. This creates an imbalance where one person has more freedom, privileges, or power while the other is unfairly held to stricter or unequal standards. So I'm going to start with a story. Double standards in relationship. So I can remember dating someone, and yeah, he was an introvert just like me. But I feel like I'm an ambivert because I'm both introverted and extroverted at the same time when I need to be. But him, he was more introverted. So when we were dating, we couldn't take pictures. We couldn't post pictures because according to him, he's not a social media type of person.
Red flag.
So
Red flag.
So anytime I'm like doing a video of him, he's like, "Oh, please don't put me in your video." And all. But because of I was blinded by love, according to my friends, I used to let it fly and just let it slide. So then I won't say I was a social butterfly, but in school I had so many friends. So I'm used to hugging. I'm the hugging type of person. Like, oh, hi, what's up? I hug you, male or female. So one day we were working and he was complaining like he doesn't like the way I hug too many people in school, especially male.
Is he a sugar daddy or a side man? Because his behavior is giving side man sugar daddy.
He doesn't like the way I'm hugging people, and especially men, that we can't walk a distance without me hugging someone and greeting someone in his defense. And I was like, okay. Then I was naive, so I was like, oh, let me try and work on it. So when I'm working out, instead I'll see somebody I know and I'll just do like eye contact instead of hugging.
Hold on. Was he an older person than you?
No, he wasn't older than me that much. It was like 2 years difference.
It doesn't matter. It's just yes or no. Yes, he's an older person
older
than
me. Yeah.
Okay.
So one day, I was walking out of my department and I saw the said person hugging a woman just in front of our department, and I was like, double standards. Do you have any story you want to share?
Should I speak in patois or should I speak in English? Which one do you want?
Anyone. We have diverse audience here.
Oh God, where can I start? This kind of situation is not. It's not rare. It's very common, especially in certain relationships. It all stems from your background, culture, and what experience you've been through in life. If you don't experience genuine love from a nurturing, tender age, this can also have a negative impact on you, where you will learn to compromise and accept certain things or overlook certain things.
I received loved. Continue.
Well, everyone's definition of love is different.
Yeah,
but
I get it.
For me, I feel like your upbringing have a lot to play on what happened. So we all have insecurity. Yeah. We're all searching for that feelings to fill that gap. For me, I was married before, and I think I actually love that person more than how I love myself, and I overlook a lot of things I always forgive him for things that people say is unforgivable, you know. And I couldn't figure out why I did it. I just want to please that person so bad while hurting myself.
That's the point. Like, you do it most times to please the person, but in the process you're hurting yourself and changing yourself just to please the
Hurt
person.
yourself bad, brother. Bad. Can't lie. This feeling, and you know, this hurt is not a hurt that you can soothe. It's not like a cut or a wound that you can physically touch and see when it's getting bad or when it's healing. You can't. There's no doctor that can fix it. There's no medication. There's no quick fix, and that's the worst pain anyone can feel.
So, double standards. So, we're going to look at some traits, like some things that when you notice in some people, you feel like, okay, this person has double standards, because some of these toxic behaviors we tend to like overlook them. How will I put it? Like, if someone is doing something, you tend to feel, oh, this is normal, but it's not normal because it's a toxic behavior.
Yeah.
Like, for one, now it's someone is saying a man can do this but a woman can't do it.
Get out.
Like, I've been in a relationship where I'm going out in the night, like maybe I'm going clubbing or going to a party, and it's like a woman can't stay out this late, but I'm coming back home and one of my friend or one of my girls is telling me they saw so and so in a party in the night. I'm like, double standards. What are we saying? Like, either you pick don't go out at night, both of us, or you pick go out at night. You can't tell me because I'm a woman I shouldn't go out at night, while you as a man you can go out at night. That's how
I honestly think those behaviors for third world where people don't have a lot of closure and stuff, but not like in US, America. Yeah, in the US, in England, we're still going through it. So what's wrong with us?
Like telling a woman, oh, you should be in the kitchen, you make me fresh meals every day, you should cook. I feel like a woman cooking for a man is based on I love him, it's somebody that I serve. Like, for me, if I love somebody, I don't mind serving the person and doing all those
so you say you don't mind being submissive?
Yes, that's the word.
Okay.
But not for you to tell me as a woman it's my place to make food for you, put it in a tray, serve it to you and everything.
That man will never come. If that died yesterday, so he won't come on earth. I'm telling you.
It's just crazy. Double standards is something that I feel like as women we just tend to do. Oh, okay, he's a man, so he has a right to. Meanwhile, it's not because he's a man. It's something that in a relationship it should be agreed. Like, I was watching Young Sheldon the other day, and he had a contract for his relationship, and in his contract, what he doesn't accept, he doesn't expect his girlfriend to accept it. And I feel like that's how all relationships should be. Like, if you know you can't accept this thing, you shouldn't do it and expect your girlfriend to accept it. Okay.
But it doesn't need to get to a contract stage. It's about mutual understanding.
That's the
between
thing.
two persons.
People don't see or don't want to have mutual understanding, so bringing in a contract would be like a best way to resolve it.
Well, that's your opinion.
Like, bringing in a contract so that we both know, okay, it's written, anybody that fuck up will go to jail, you get.
Boy.
So talking about this is another story. So this same person, he doesn't like going out at night. I said it. He was staying with his parents and his family and everything. So anytime I'm going out at night, he doesn't tell me don't go out at night, but he gives me this judgmental look or saying something abstract like you shouldn't be out by this time or something.
You sound like a narcissist.
So hold on. So he used to be like, oh, you shouldn't go out by at night. There was only a time that he was like, he doesn't like when I go to my cousin's place, because anytime I go to my cousin's place, I tend to go out more.
I thought this trait was only in Jamaican, man. I never know.
Like,
I swear.
Don't go out. Like, if I'm coming, because I stay outside the city. So if I'm coming to the city, he's like, don't go to your cousin's place, go to your auntie's place, because he knows in my auntie's place I'm going to be more guarded and she's going to be like, I won't go out because she's my auntie. But in my cousin's place I'm free because I'm living with someone that's my age mate practically. So he'll be like, don't go out, don't go to your cousin's place. So my cousin is always outside, and she stays in this city. So she'll call me like, oh, I saw so and so outside, and I'm like, okay. And this is when I've gone back to the island, and he's outside today. He didn't tell me about it. I don't know. I'm hearing it from my cousin. He's outside tomorrow. He didn't tell me about it. I don't know. I'm hearing it from my cousin. So on this fateful day, I came to the city, and I was like, I haven't seen him in like months. I think this was during the pandemic or something. I haven't seen him for like months, and I came to the city, and there wasn't any excitement like, oh, your girlfriend is in town, you haven't seen her and all and everything. I was even telling my cousin that something is up, like something is definitely up. Only for like a girl created like an anonymous account on Instagram and started tagging me to their pictures together, having the best nightlife ever. This is somebody I've been dating for 4 years. And I haven't had any nightlife experience with this person. And I'm seeing a picture and videos of him outside living his best life with another girl.
I feel your pain by just the way you're expressing yourself, babe. Oh my God. You know, if them could have tried this with a Jamaican woman, actually they would, but it wouldn't end well. And it's quite surprising to know that someone else from a different country can also experience similar things that someone in the Caribbean will experience. It shows that it's everywhere. And oh God, my husband will go, he will fuck on me, he will do all kind of rubbish, and I will just make it come like a water under the bridge. And then one day me have to pull up myself and say, girl, you idiot, you come find me, man, take you for fool. And the funniest thing is not even from my culture. When I say me make one next culture, next race, take me for idiot. Hey, that pain is too much, man.
So another trait of double standard is lack of accountability.
Oh yes.
Like when I wouldn't say it's a man's job to like call a woman daily or to keep up or to like check up on the other person. I feel like it's balanced.
It's vice versa.
Yeah, that's the word. But if you feel like your partner is lacking in some areas, you should be able to compliment it. That's the word.
That's right, because they're not going to be perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. So, this same said person, I'm always backing up with stories because it's like a story podcast. So, this same person hasn't called me for like 2 weeks.
And you start making excuses for him.
He didn't call me for 2 weeks. I was busy on my end, and I was like, if I'm busy, maybe he's busy too. And I just chatted him up like randomly, and I was like, you haven't called me for 2 weeks. And he was like,
babe, hold on, babe. Love don't have boundary. Like, someone love you will find time for you. It doesn't take nothing at all. You know, in that first dating, what do you call that? The honeymoon. Is it the honeymoon?
Talking stage.
The talking stage. Yeah. They do the walk. They talk the talk.
Roses,
they get
petals.
Hold on. Like every second a text is coming in. You're like, what the fuck? This person is not working. They don't have a job. And then all of a sudden when they explore certain parts of your body, they're like, okay, I'm tired of fish, I want prawns today. You know what I mean? Or they tired of the sea, they want to go get beef, chicken. Men, grow up. Stop playing with people, man.
It's crazy. He was like, if I don't call you, you won't call me. And I was like, is this how we are going to do it now? Like, I'm saying we haven't spoken in like 2 weeks. Oh, babe, you haven't called me in 2 weeks. And he's like, if I don't call you, can't you call me? You see, red flags are some things that it happens, but you hardly see it.
Yeah, because of love. Like, they already they bring you in. They tie you in.
You don't see the red flags because love itself is red.
I think women fall in love quicker than man.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I feel like men have a way how to win women over. When they know they win you,
sweet talks.
It's not even the two. You know, when they feel that security with you, that's when they try to take the piss. They test the water. But men, you need to stop it. Every woman is not the same. There's some women that don't take shit out there.
Every woman. A friend of mine was telling me a story the other day of how her friend was dating someone and they were in a happy relationship. Yeah, he was well-to-do. She was a student, so she was into makeup, all these beauty things, and he opened a shop for her. So he opened a nice shop for her and everything, and she even posted it on Instagram like, "Oh, I have a shop. I've opened a shop. You guys should come patronize it." All these things. So
the way you're excited, I know there's a dramatic twist to this.
So
let me just
we were all happy
tight.
for her, like, oh, finally, because she's somebody that she's hardworking.
Congratulations to her, you know.
We all said congratulations.
Yeah, big up yourself.
So me, I was seeing the videos and her stuff from the sidelines. So my friend was not telling me like the main story. So when he opened the shop for her, he made her feel like she was the owner of the shop. Meanwhile, he was the owner of the shop. Imagine someone that was
What
busy
the fuck?
on a normal day. Because of now she has a shop. He comes to the shop to sit down every day.
To do what?
Access. He doesn't know how to cut hair. He doesn't know how to make hair. He doesn't even know jack about beauty. But he comes to the shop to sit down.
He
so
must
that
know
he will
beauty
know that
because he's dating her. You know what I mean?
He's
there.
I'm for real. He
what
has
is he
no
doing?
idea about beauty.
He's fishing there.
He's just like, he's an entrepreneur, so he has like a business. I don't know what he does, but he just comes to the shop to sit down, to, will I say supervise? Because he'll be like, oh, go and attend to this customer, go and attend to this customer. She's now like a sales girl in her own shop. So all the money, all the payments, all the POS withdrawals, everything goes straight to his bank account.
I will leave that fuck alone.
So when she, like, if she's coming to work today, she will have to call him maybe like 8 in the morning on time. So like, oh, are you coming to pick me up, or am I taking a cab to work? So when he noticed
they
that,
don't live together.
calm down. When he noticed that she was taking like too much like extra money for transport almost every day, he was like, oh, why not move in with me? Being nice. She thought, oh, he was being nice, and also he was trying to cut costs. So she moved in with him, and it became worse because then there was no way to get money again. You're not asking for transport, you're not asking for anything. What do you want? Since he's coming to the store every day.
Now I believe in this agreement thing because
you see what I'm saying?
She's not. Sorry if you're listening, my apology in advance. But like, where is your common sense? Why someone will open a business in their name? It doesn't make sense.
In Nigeria, yeah, you don't, how will I put it? The business is not in, the business is in her name, but because he funded it, there's like a respect to him.
Fuck that respect. Is he not? You giving him respect every night, every time you open your leg. That's respect. What's wrong with you?
That's enough respect. But that's the thing with Nigerian women. We are
that's
so
a three-course meal on a platter. Are you okay? I beg, forget.
So that's like when we're talking about behaviors. It's just crazy how she couldn't see that he was being.
And don't label that it's Nigerian. It happened to the best of us from different cultures.
No,
it's just because we don't speak the same language, all of us, but many women out there went through that. They can relate.
Actually,
women are just a different species. We just let our guards down too quick. We fall for people too quick, and then they just sample our heart, and we have to deal with this for a lifetime. And the painful thing about it is when we start having kids and they start getting to certain age, you don't know how to protect them. And it's sad that they're gonna have to go through what you've been through in some way or the other.
Double standards. Like, if we start talking about this, there's too many stories of even when you get married, they'll meet you as a baddie. You're wearing your short skirts, you're wearing your crop tops and everything. When you get married, they'll be like, as a married woman, I shouldn't be wearing
you can't wearing that knicker,
but yes, they're going out, shirts open, buttons down, and
I mean to tell you.
And I'm like, these men are just, at this point, they're taking the piss.
They don't even tell you look good anymore. You're the one complimenting them from head to toe. You're the one even dressing them. You're the one even advising them.
Even if they want to say you look good, they'll be like, are you sure you should be dressing like this as a married woman? Like,
how did you meet me?
How, like,
You didn't make
If
me
I was
this way on the market.
if I was wearing long dresses and covering my hair with maybe an hijab or something, would you have seen me or found me attractive?
That is it.
Would you have even looked at me twice on the streets? Like, it's crazy double standards. So another trait is controlling behavior, monitoring your partner's social media, texts, but expecting privacy for yourself.
Oh God, my belly.
This is a topic that we know men are secretive, like they hardly take pictures, they hardly post, but you see their social media. If you open their Instagram and see the messages they are sending out to all these hot influencers.
Oh, let me give you something. So, my partner, previous partner, he is so holy, like matrimony. Like, I thought I met the best soulmate in my entire life. Like, what hole did this guy crawl out of? So he have what, fingerprint and face ID. That's the 2 way to open his phone. And he's always in a corner texting. When I'm coming, he pretend like he was just scrolling social media. So one night he's sleeping. After we don't drink, he fell asleep. When he drink, he's handicapped. Idiot. God forgive me for using this word. Guys, please don't bash me on this word. He said something to me, and like he want to unlock my my paradise. You know what I mean when I said unlock my paradise.
All right.
So I said to him, before you do that, just hold your face up. Well, I want to take picture of you. He's drunk. He didn't realize the phone was back and front. The phone has opened. Come and see buff, nyash, bigger than mine, pretty than mine. That night I nearly died. I said, men are wicked. You could give in them left, right, center. They're wicked.
Men, there's something else. Like, I'm a social media person. Like, I've tried staying like off social media for 1 year, but I couldn't keep up. I would be like, oh, I'm not going to post this year. I'll be living a secret life. Let me just go out. Let me step out. Let me just wear a very good clothes, a very good dress, and you will see me posting on all my platforms. While he was like very secretive. He doesn't post. He's just there and then.
He probably have an ex account you don't know about. Live your life. Don't care about you're gonna live secret life. Who is doing that?
The controlling behavior here is if you wear a bikini and you feel confident in it, you can wear it out and you want to post it on your social media platform. And that man is telling you, don't post this online. It's too revealing. My sister post it. Tag me, I will like it. Post that hot bikini today, because when he leaves you, it's that hot bikini that is bringing you the next man.
God forbid. Don't look at it like that. Post it to make yourself feel good, not to attract anyone else.
You're
it's
not
all
posting,
about
that's what I'm
you.
saying. You're not posting it to attract another man. You're posting it so that your page looks attractive. You feel confident with what you have on your page. Not posting, okay, let me say for example now, if you're only posting pictures where you're taking pictures with him and you guys break up, for example, you're going to finally delete everything on your feed because you have nothing else to keep.
I want to ask this question. I guess a lot of women out there will ask the same question, like, how do we how do we cut this behavior out or reduce it? How can we identify when we're doing things like this?
Okay, so first of all, for this controlling behavior, firstly, if you feel like any decision you want to make on your own, he's always having something to say, not positive but negative, that's a controlling behavior.
I get you.
You should talk to him. Like, this controlling behavior is not even only about relationships. Like, I had an auntie that if I say, okay, I want to do this, or maybe do a certification course or something, she's always like, this is not related to what you studied, or this is not related to what you're doing.
Family.
I'm taking this education course because I feel like I need it. So if you have someone in your life that is always having something negative to say about what you're doing, you shouldn't even have only one person you're talking to about something. So as we were saying, here are solutions to address double standards in a relationship. As I said, this is double standard is not for only relationship, it's for family members too. So first of all, open and honest communication. We lack that in this 21st century. Like, people don't be honest anymore. They just be living on inshallah and vibes.
But sometimes they're just jealous. They don't want to see anyone get far, especially family member. They can mean well, and at the same time, family are meant to protect you, but they're the one that bring the most hurt the most pain you can ever experience in this lifetime. The family blood, the blood that run through your vein run through theirs, and they're the one that mostly impact on our mental health in a negative way.
So an example of like open and honest communication, they said that you should try to avoid blame, or try to push the blame to the next person or your partner or your family member. So if you feel like you're having or you're in a situation which involves double standards, you should communicate effectively by using words like, I feel like we have different expectations from each other when it comes to certain issues. Make it feel like you know what you're doing, and the person shouldn't make you feel like you're ignorant towards what you're doing.
Yeah, or just simple ask opening questions rather than leading question and negativity. Ask opening question, tickle the person's brain, let them come to the point that you may want them to come to, but not by saying much.
Yeah.
That's if you mean well, but I'm telling you, family, I was told by someone I highly respect and love that I cherish, that should be a positive role model in my life, that I'm wasting my time at university. I will never graduate. I will never do this. I will never achieve this.
Did this said person go to uni?
The same person went to uni not once, not twice. The same person is doing well for themselves.
Double standards. You went to uni, but the other person is wasting time going to uni.
And it affects my mental health daily. And because of those words, till today, I keep educating myself and I never stop.
That's nice. Another thing is don't give up.
Never.
Don't give up.
They don't have your final say. You do.
all.
You do. Even when the road is rocky, yeah, you have the final say. The strongest soldier get the hardest fight, and the realest people live the hardest life.
So the other option is practice self-reflection. Acknowledge your own behavior. If you do something wrong, own it with your full chest.
100%.
If he did something to you and you feel like you don't want to talk to him today, be like, because of this and that, I don't feel like talking to you today.
You know, some men, they will do you so dirty, and on top of it, they feel like, oh, you should be talking to me. Like they didn't do anything wrong. Like your upset is for nothing.
The ones that annoy me is, babe, why are you quiet?
Dickhead.
Are you mad?
Hey!
Like,
by slap.
self-reflection. Take a minute.
It's very important.
For kids, you say go to the naughty corner, but you as a grown man, take a minute. Think about what you've done. Does it sound right in your head?
But in any industry, in any successful business, you have to have reflect practice.
Reflect.
This is how we improve mentally, physically, and emotionally. So reflect is very important.
Reflect, guys. Reflect. The third one is promote equality.
Hey, yeah. Men don't believe in it, oh.
No,
we as women, we've been fighting for equality since back in the days. Woman was paid less, a man was paid higher.
In the UK,
you never know about it.
nah.
We had to fight.
Are you serious?
We weren't allowed to vote. That's how the savages or savages, something like that. That's how this woman came. She fight for us, but later on a horse ran over her and she died. Rest in peace. Thank you for today that I'm getting same wages as men or even higher.
Preach, sis.
Yes, I'm telling you. It stemmed from back in our ancestors' days. So it's very hard to get equality. I don't think it really exists. Just like people talk about racism.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Discrimination is there.
It's everywhere. It's not even between white and black anymore. It's between
Black
same
and
color.
black, pink and blue.
It's not even the color anymore now. It's deeper than that.
Even our own family, there are biggest discrimination
between us. Promote equality. Establish mutual agreements. As I feel like men don't believe in equality because we sell ourselves less. You're going on a date. I saw a tweet that said that
I told you I went on date this week. Not even 3 pound rolls this guy brought for me. Too long empty hand.
I saw a tweet that stated that a woman was saying, it wasn't a tweet. My friend sent me a post from another friend, a male friend, saying that he can't go and pick up a lady from her house and take her to a place where she's going to eat, pay for the food, drive her back to the house.
Why not?
He said,
you're the one that did she choose? Like, do you know the precious time that woman is taking out of her life to accompany you? Just because you bought food for her, you feel like that's
okay. I feel like we have different opinions here. In my opinion, I won't say it's 100% right, because for me, I feel like you chase what you love. You put your money where your mouth is. That's what we say. So if you really like her and she's tingling your fancy at the moment, you will do anything.
It doesn't matter if she's in Jerusalem.
Do you get like you will do anything? But as a lady, you don't just tell a man to come and pick you up.
You need to listen more to Davido's song.
You don't tell a man to come and pick you up from your house on a date and take you to this is where self-awareness come in. He should be the one to offer that gesture. On your own, you should make arrangement of your transportation. According to Nigerians, carry vex money. Like you should be accountable for yourself because it's a date. Don't you want to get married?
in my culture, I call get vex money.
Yes.
But on a real note, back to the men.
Yeah.
These days, men are becoming too feminine, and they're equaling up as us, and I think that's because we let them become like this, because we used to say you don't understand, you need to come down to a level. Now they're even passing our level. It's levelless.
Listen, guys, they are below us right now.
I am tired. I give up on manhood.
Oh God. So we speed up the podcast. Set healthy boundaries. Create shared boundaries. If your partner says don't test at night, you shouldn't test at night. If it's work, if it's office, his grandmother in the village, we aren't testing at night, babe. That's the rules. Clear boundaries. If you say you can't go clubbing at night, like I mentioned earlier, it shouldn't be found anywhere at night. For me, I don't want to hear it's a lounge. It's a sit out.
I'm disagreeing with that. When it comes to communication and social network, I don't feel like there should be a boundary like no texting tonight, because they need to have a social life outside our relationship.
That's what I'm saying. If a man should say as a woman, you shouldn't be texting at night. If you watch these Nollywood movies, they'll be like, why texting at night? Don't you know you're a married woman? But they are receiving phone calls by 2 a.m. in the bathroom.
I beg, get out. I'm not for that.
So make your boundaries clear. If he says you're a woman, you shouldn't be texting at night, you'll be like, okay, you're a man too, you shouldn't be texting at night. We are all created in God's image.
You know, when I was getting married, the pastor told me, be submissive to your husband. That's what the pastor told me. Be submissive to your husband. Anything your husband say, you should listen, you should agree. And I was there looking like, where do I stand? Then he reversed the look that I gave this man. He reversed it back to the man that I was married. He said, you need to listen to your wife. Whatever your wife say, both of you should come to mutual understanding.
So next one is foster mutual accountability. Be responsible for your own actions. Take accountability. I used to be a strong believer of I still am of zodiac signs. Why you like this? Yes, I am a Gemini.
I'm a Sagittarius.
I just feel like you shouldn't be like for example, babe, you didn't make breakfast this morning. Yeah, because I was angry last night. You shouldn't let your partner's behavior change yours. If he's cheating, that doesn't mean you should go out and cheat. No.
That's so wrong.
You should be accountable for your behavior. Like, you shouldn't say, I was like this because you made me do it. No. If it happens, if he did something you didn't like, you should talk to him. You guys should talk about it. But don't make him influence or change who you are. That's the word.
That's it. That thing that you said is so true. You know, back in the days, I was so win-minded or small-minded. I used to say, if you cheat on me, I will go and look for your father, and I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I am just, what would I be if I do something like that? How would I be in someone's eyes?
It's going to be your name that is tainted, ladies.
They will call me a shower if I got you whore.
Talking about a story. So I dated this guy in my early years, when I started dating, and we broke up on mutual understanding. And after some weeks, I started hearing that I was cheating. That's why he left me. And you know this thing, a man cheating doesn't spread like a woman cheating.
Oh God.
A man cheating is just him and his buddies. It's like, big man, good man. He has options.
No, do you know that? Do you know that men gossip more than women?
Yes, it's everywhere, but they don't accept
gossip
it.
more than women. They're the biggest gossiper.
They spread news and rumors like flies.
If you ever go to a barber shop, your ears will hurt.
So my ladies, don't let that man paint your name. Keep your records clean. Other thing is consider counseling. I don't know who still does that. I know in this Western world, in the Western world, they do counseling, therapy. I feel like if you really love him, you guys should seek a third party to find a mutual ground.
And even if you guys split up and you don't get to a mutual ground, you still need therapy. You still need counseling. This book, it's not a shame to go and get help. It's a massive responsibility.
It makes
a massive
you become
step.
a better person.
Exactly.
You find your faults, you reconcile them. Like if you go for a job interview, they'll ask you, what would you do if your manager gives you a negative feedback? Yeah, it's same with your relationship, same with family. You go back, you reconcile it with your drawing board, what you've done wrong, what you could do better in order to avoid future mistakes when it comes.
And it helps with your mental health.
Yeah, it makes.
If you don't deal with it and heal properly, you're gonna end up in a worse relationship without realizing.
Okay. Like some people feel like if, like from how they say, from fire pan to fire, if you've not experienced something good, you won't know which is better.
That's right.
If you've not been in a good relationship, you won't know that, this thing that this person is doing is wrong. So talking to a third party, some people even keep their relationship so secretive, like you don't know what's happening until they are no longer
it's
together.
So bad. No, or if it gets so bad and toxic, that's when they will come. You know, much people fooled me in my life. They made me feel like I am useless. I am living the worst life. Come and hear what my ear have heard, my eyes are
Talk
seeing.
to people, guys. Talk to people. Like even if it's like him putting his, you've talked about, don't put your toothbrush in the sink, put it in the toothbrush container, and he continuously does that, like he's not listening. You can talk to people, because accumulated anger is a thing. Like, you just keep bottling it up, and one day it just explodes. And it might be like a little thing of you mopping the floor and he steps on it and you're shouting, and he's like, why are you shouting? From there, you turn to a nagging woman. From there, divorce.
And you know the funniest thing about it, every problem have a solution. You know,
see this thing, you're not the only person going through it.
I'm telling you, and you see, knowledge is definitely the key. When you don't have certain experience or you don't have certain knowledge and you're small-minded, it make life so difficult for you. You like literally torturing yourself. Always read. Go on the internet, ask similar questions, see what people have put, come up with your own strategy, because sometimes your partner is from a different background, culture, they've been through significant life event that they're probably going through trauma, advanced trauma that affect their day-to-day life that we don't know about. Love is so big. That 4-letter word, it come like the whole alphabet. Guys, come on.
So I hope with these few points of ours, we've been able to convince you. So double standards can erode trust and create resentment, making a relationship feel equal and unbalanced. Healthy relationships require mutual respect and fairness. Guys, having double standard is a toxic behavior, even as a person. Until next episode, guys.
Thank you for access. Bye.
Until next time, guys, remember, recognizing toxic patterns is the first step to creating healthier spaces for ourselves and those around us. Stay kind, take care. We'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.